Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? So, you're considering baking a cheesecake, right? But all the recipes that you are seeing is, I would say, complicated. Alright, so that's where your girl Polly come in. I'm going to show you how to bake a quick and easy cheesecake, guys. So these are my ingredients and I will walk you right through it as we go along. My table is a little messy. Remember, when I am baking now, my table is never tidy. It is always untidy. But guess what? At the end of this, you will know how to bake a quick and easy, simple cheesecake that a lot of persons love. I know my sons love cheesecake. Both of them. So here we go. So guys, if you have a food processor, you can go ahead and do your crumbs in it. This is a Glad wrap bag and that's what I'm using to get my crumbs nice and okay as how I want it. So this is one crumbs over here. This one is finished. So I have melted my butter. So I'm doing two cheesecake this evening. You want to distribute your crackers out in the bag, lay it out properly so you can get to pound it so it can be refined. Or as I say, you have a food processor, you go ahead and use it. I don't know where my son put my thing here that I'm looking for. So this is it now, guys. So we're going to add it to our container. So this is powder. We're going to add our butter, our sugar. So you notice it's two different types. Alright, so let me go over to my butter. I already melted my butter, so let me just check with it and then I allow it to cool. So I'm going to do this one first. So we just add our sugar. You can use brown sugar as well. Then we are going to proceed in adding our butter. And you want to incorporate this to mix out everything to make sure your crumbs is properly mixed out in your butter. So this is it, guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use one of my measuring tin to press, or I can use my same spatula and to just press my crumbs, form it out in the bottom of the baking pan. one down, the another one to go. There we go. So guys, you can use your favorite biscuit to make your crumb. Add in the melted butter, and we're going to stir to combine. So we have just add our butter, our melted butter, and we're going to press. We're going to press down on our crumbs as soon as we combine everything together. Pressing down our crumbs in our container. After you have finished, crush your biscuit. Add your sugar, your butter. And then this is the next step. So guys, after you have thoroughly mixed this is your crust, right? This is your crust in your baking pan. After you have thoroughly mixed your crust, so after you have thoroughly mixed your crust, you press the crust of the pan. Press the crust in the bottom of the pan. Then you're going to press it up a little against. I don't do that. I didn't put any. I normally do that when I'm baking my cheesecake, but I don't choose to do that this time. You can press up against your baking pan, but the bottom of the crust must be thicker than the side. You're going to press up a little. Probably I should demonstrate and show you, but you know what I'm saying, right? You press some of the crust a little around the side of your baking pan, but you need the thicker layer in the bottom. So this is our crust. We're gonna move on to make our filling. So I'm gonna just go right over here, and I am using cream cheese. Hand them weak. Let me get my scissors. Using 2 cream cheese, and I'm going to use 2 more for the next one as well. So basically it is 4. So we are doing 1 first. So this is a 16 ounce, guys. You have the 8 ounce as well. You know, I'm not leaving nothing in here, so you know. I scrape out everything. And that's why this spatula is so good. So we're going to use the 2 of this. So I'm using sour cream, guys. You can use, I'm using a cup of sour cream. And you want it to be room temperature. Your eggs should be room temperature as well. And I'm mixing the 2 filling. I'm mixing them different. I'm mixing them separate. You soon see why I'm making a different. Alright, so now I want to add my vanilla. Is this spoon of this? Oh, never mind. I could have whipped this first, you know. Alright, so let us whip this a little first before we add our egg. And I'm going to add some lemon juice and some lemon rind as well. But let us start the process. Oh, I didn't plug this in. Oh, bad. Which one am I? Knife. Just added some lemon juice, then the lemon zest. Alright, so we're going to beat in this now. You can go ahead and add a little flour just to give your filling. Let your filling get a little thick. You can add flour or cornstarch, but I would recommend you add a little cornstarch instead of the flour. Alright, so we're going to just mix this in right now. Alright now guys, so I'm going to pour my filling on top of my crust. And as usual, we ain't leaving nothing. So I'm gonna scrape. Quick and easy. Cheesecake lover. And you want to beat this slow, guys. Don't rush it. Do not rush it. So I will write the recipe as usual. I'm gonna move on to the other one now. I'm going to make a different filling for the other cheesecake. Alright, so I'm going to place this under the oven. So we're going right under the oven. Yeah. Moving on to the other one. Alright now guys, so we are removing our cheesecake and we are going to allow this to cool before we put it in the fridge. I didn't get to do my toppings, so I am going to do it right about now while I allow these to cool. Alrighty. So let's go over to the making the topping. Making my strawberry topping, guys, but I am using a mixture. So I will definitely write the recipe in the description box for you guys. As always, you know your girl have your back. Don't you worry about a thing. So we want this to thick, to get thickened. So we're going to cook until this is thick and nice. So I am using blueberry, raspberry and strawberry to make my topping with a little vanilla and sugar, and I'm going to cook these until they are thick, until the sauce is thick. You notice the sauce is getting thick already, right? So I'm just going to continue to boil. Alright guys, so now that my topping is cool, I'm going to add it right onto my cheesecake. And you want to just dash that all over. Don't worry, I'm going to spread it out. Or it's going to take its own little time and spread out all over. Moving on over to our next cheesecake, guys. So that's blueberry, strawberry and raspberry. Yes guys, so this is it. 2 cheesecake in one day. I just finished baked 2 cheesecake. Alrighty, so I'm going to put this in the fridge and I'm going to leave it for up to 8 hours. And you may ask, how you know when the cheesecake is finished? You can just remove it, give it 25 minutes under the oven, or you can just remove it and you tap on the side. You gently tap the side with a spoon and you will see the cake wobbling. It will be wobbling once you tap on it like that. And my son was demonstrating that before I add the toppings on top. So we are not talking about splashing around, you know. You just tap the side and it will gently wobble, right? And you can just look for that in the middle. It will be wobbling. So once you see that is happening, guys, voila, your cheesecake. So this is really simple and easy. Go ahead and make it. I'm going to make sure I write the recipe. So I want you to make it and tell me how you want to turn out. Alright, so you will be seeing the cutting of this and the tasting of this after the 8 hours. Alrighty. Alright guys, so I think this is it. This is our final leg of our cheesecake. Alrighty, so we are going to dive into it now. I just take it out from out of the fridge. I've given it probably about 9 hours or more. So I'm going to cut a slice now to let you guys see what it is like. Alright, so you ready, Darren? So Darren is going to soak up something. So he's opening this one. And you can just see that it literally come out of the fridge. Alright, so that is for that one there. Alright, so I don't think we have to take the next one out because it don't. Alright, so let us just dive into this and see what it is like. Alright, so that is it. So we're going to cut this now and let you guys see the outcome. So you ready, Darren? Cause Imania full of finger, them already know people. So So guys, it was on the cake pedestal, but we take it down because guess what? When he's cutting it, it is sliding. And trust me, for the whole of the cheesecake you slide off and mash up our floor, it not go normal. Alright guys, so my son just eat half piece already. So we just a cut piece more now to show you guys the presentation of it. The first piece was for you guys to see, but him diving at that, so I have waited him done near me half. So this is it. All right. In this man clip up, so see it there? 2 big piece yam out people. Alright, so I'm gonna name it and tell me the 411. See the next one here. So I don't think I go cut this. For both of them though, I have 2 different crusts and 2 different filling. That's the only difference with both of them. Alrighty, so you ready, Mr. Darando? 2 slices of money alone I lick down in the people. I'll know me no tasty. So that's how you eat cheesecake, brother.
Topping is wonderful. Check the pieces individually, you know. I'm a food connoisseur, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, man, they tapping bad, man. Tapping bad. Feeling 100. The feeling bad too. Crust time.
Chocolate crusting up people. Let's zoom in on it a bit if we can.
Yeah, man. The chocolate crust carry it off. Alright. Time for the full 100 now.
See, I taste everything one time
Everything one time now.
Mighty Jesus.
Let's see how it goes.
And then you take the rest of that and just shove in your mouth now. Because you know what, if you don't say no. God bless you.
No, this is top tier cheesecake. It's bad though. When I say bad, I mean it bad like. Never dare enough to eat it, bad. When it tastes good, bad dare enough to eat it. I forgot to eat it for now.
Oh, Jesus. So that is it, guys. That is it.
Nobody eat the cheesecake, is it?
Because it tastes bad.
Tastes bad. I forgot eat the food now. I forgot eat the food now. It's alright. A noble sacrifice.